So, so with the user requirement, you advise that I need to be a lot more specific. So maybe split it into customer account and staff account, or employee
Yes,
account
yes.
registration.
I think so, because the employee can just
Okay.
register with their email and password. They don't. I mean, obviously, in a real situation, you'd have a separate system for keeping track of your employees. You know, in an
And
HR.
they'll register a basic account.
Well, I don't think you need to worry about that. That wasn't within the scope of your project. You're not concerned with your. Did you have staff on your ERD?
Uh, no, we didn't, and I think I did ask. I was a bit unsure at the time if we should have staff on the ERD because otherwise, how would the client manage the database and make updates?
Yes, they have to. That's why they have to have a Microsoft account.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they need a Microsoft account. They don't necessarily need to have their full details logged, unless you've got it in the ERD. Can we check the ERD?
No, it's not an ERD account. Where did I put it? I think did I close it? Okay.
So you've got there's no employees there. Good.
No.
There's no employees there. So I think you need to say that employees need to register a standard Microsoft account, and customers need a Microsoft account and a customer account. So you take number 2 and just change the word user to customer, and say the customer will need a Microsoft account and the following. And just take out email, because I suppose if you got emails, no, you didn't have that in the ERD though, so you don't have emails, please take that out. Because you'll have an email. You might want to say that the email will be the same email used for the Microsoft account. Maybe add that on as the last thing. They will need to register an email used in the Microsoft account, because that's what links them together.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the next one's talking about the user, but that's okay, because what you've said there is true of both employees and customers. The user registration, no, I think the customer registration.
Yeah. Is this relevant?
Well, yes. I mean, we should be.
To show security?
I don't know how, because of the Data Protection Act and everything. I think there's European laws about cookies now, but I don't know how to do that bit. So I don't know whether.
Okay, so I remove the cookies then.
I think so. But customer.
So here the customer.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. That could be user, because Staff can do it as well.
So user.
The user, yeah. So all those customer things apart from.
And this was well, customer can browse product by
yeah,
category.
that's
So
right.
can so can the staff, right?
That's right. Yeah.
And this one same applies here.
Yep. But they become a customer even if they're members of staff if they add something to the shopping cart. So the rest are do with customers.
Number 8 would be used as well, right?
No,
No, it's
because
just a
once
customer.
an employee uses the
Yeah.
website to buy something, they become a
Yeah.
customer as well.
Customer, yes, that's what you said, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, when you first mention user, if you scroll up a bit, just for the person reading it, the employee, the customer, right? So you mentioned the word user in the third one, didn't you, for the first time? I would, after the word user, I would put a brackets and say customer or employee. Just
Where is
line 3.
Which?
Yeah. Item
3?
Item 3. After the word user, the end of the line. Users at the end of the line.
I can't see where you're. Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, the system will verify by checking into the customer. If the customer chooses to use
User, and put in brackets there, in brackets, just to explain what the difference between a user.
Okay.
For the first time you've mentioned this, unless you've mentioned it somewhere else, that's customer or employee, or customer and employee, yeah. Or either will do actually. And close the brackets, yeah. I'd probably have a space after the user, open brackets. Yep, and then just, because it's a subtle point, that's this one, a distinction between the employee and the customer.
Mm-hmm.
And somewhere perhaps you ought to have a sentence saying that the project, the scope of this project will not include keeping personal details of employees, as it's assumed that there'll be a separate system for that.
As it's assumed that. So I've lost the last bit.
There's a separate system for that purpose. Yep. Right, number 22.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. No, this I kind of like because I referred back to the last project we did together. I think it was web application or web development.
Yeah.
We did in at second year.
Yeah.
And we included an admin because
Yes.
we did a similar. We did
Yeah.
an admin, but we haven't included that in the ERD. So
I wouldn't separate admin from employee, so just change that word admin to employee.
Okay.
So the employee accounts will provide, you can call it staff or admin rights, so that user can manage the database and update. What's this word templates mean?
User can update template. So update the look of the look of the site.
Right. I don't think you need to take into account. You're talking about developers now, not employees. They may be employees as well, but they're different kinds of employees.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should. I think you should just stick to what an employee will do in terms of running the system, not developing the system.
Okay, so shall I remove this then?
So no, I think we can leave that, because your employees are going to have special rights, so they can access part of the system which manages the database. So
Okay,
if you
so
just
remove
change
update
it,
template.
so take the word updating templates out and just say, so this type of user can manage and update the database. Call it update the database. No, sorry, don't need to add a new sentence. It's all in the same sentence. So this type of user can manage and update the database. No, sorry. All you need to go to the word manage, put your cursor after the word manage, and say and, manage and update.
Oh.
There's two separate things. Manage could include changing the database structure, for example, adding a new entity or changing the properties of an entity. But
definitely you can manage and update the database.
Yeah.
Okay.
The database number 20. I don't like templates. The database management will consist of create, read, update, and delete.
I think I was thinking more of the developer side now.
Yeah, but you don't need to specify what a developer does. You are the developer.
Yeah. Okay, so shall I remove this then?
No, because you're creating these CRUD pages not just for the developer, they are for the employee as well. The employee is going to be updating products, for example, aren't they? Not the developer.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So this is fine, but you just need to say the database management will consist of create, read, update, and delete functionalities. That'll do.
Okay.
The employee account will allow the employer to view stock and customer details. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Right. So I haven't done the non-functional statements yet. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. That's all about sort of performance and security.
Yeah.
It's probably included in. Have you done a risk analysis somewhere, or I thought there was somewhere else where you might have touched on this already?
I did. Yeah, but I don't think it. I'm not sure. Oh, here.
Yes, so if you have a look at those, some of these might trigger what you need to say. No, it doesn't really, does it?
No, I'll have to look at this again.
Yeah. Okay. So it's about how many users simultaneously can the database system handle, how many records can the database system handle, how many can you display.
Okay, do we have enough to make a start on the website?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We've already got a start to the website,
Mhm.
but we haven't got
So-
we haven't got the database up and running yet, though.
No. So how can we move forward with that?
Yep, in a separate session. Yep.
Yeah. And that's fine not to say because cousin has she's got athletics at 6 o'clock.
Right. Okay. I know it's
Yeah.
a funny time of year. Yep.
I know, yeah. So I am making progress.
Yep.
So you happy with the functional requirements? You don't think I need to add anything else?
No, but I've not read through this since I don't know when now.
Yeah, a
So-
long time.
There's a lot there I haven't read.
Yeah.
So if you you probably sent me the link before, but if you can resend that link,
Yeah, I will. I
um,
will.
I'll read through everything you've written and email you some changes by next week.
Okay. Okay, then cool. So can we say that next week we can work more on the website?
Yes, we could start. Quite the
Yay!
database.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah, I've got a bit of a problem with Blazor though.
What? I'm sure it's nothing you can't fix. You're a genius.
I'm still working on it. It doesn't
You're
have
absolute-
scaffolding for CRUD pages.
Okay.
Well, the CRUD pages will have to be done manually.
Oh, why? What was the issue?
Well, in MVC there's scaffolding, and in Razor
Mhm.
Pages there's scaffolding.
Yeah.
There's no-
no scaffolding in Razor Pages.
There's no scaffolding of Blazor components.
Oh, okay. Well, that will go into my reflective writing.
Yes. I mean, if the worst comes to the worst, we may have to abandon it, but obviously it's probably best for us to have a try. We can record any issues and
Mhm.
explain why we might have to switch
Mhm.
to. I'd probably recommend MVC as the alternative
Okay.
if we have to switch.
Can I ask if we can? To create test cases so we can test as we go along.
Oh, you want test-driven development? Yeah, is that what you want?
Is that okay?
Test-driven development. Oh dear, that's a order of magnitude. You made double the project doing
Is
that.
it? I was thinking of just creating because we
black
have the
box.
requirement list.
Yeah,
Right.
black box test.
Exactly. Yeah, black box
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah.
So I was just going to create a table. I know there are softwares you can use, but just for now,
Yeah.
just create a table
Yeah,
and of things to test. And as we do that, we
Yes.
test it
yeah. Good,
and record
good
it as we
idea.
go along.
Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking of saving time
Yeah, that's a good idea.
rather
Yeah.
than leaving the testing right up to the end. Because
Much better plan. Yeah, yeah,
yeah?
yeah. I agree. Yeah,
Because that's kind of more of an agile technique as well, isn't
Yes,
it? Rather
yes.
than right.
yeah, yeah. We can do that. Yeah. We also need to sort the order of priority. If we're doing the agile approach, what's the most important feature for your client to have working first?
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that's display the products.
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Would it be easier? Okay, I'm gonna create the table, the black box testing table
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
And we can work from that. And it could be that we can just switch things around.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else?
No, I'm just thinking of these black box tests. I suppose they'll have to be in Word, won't they?
For now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I said, there are softwares that can be used. However, I think it's just another thing right now is
Yeah.
just going to eat away time that I don't have.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But I think what we should do for your own sort of record keeping of how the development's going to go, anything that goes wrong, we put in issues in GitHub,
yeah,
and you
Yeah.
can look back and see what what happened and
Yes.
what we did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Or what you did. I'll obviously keep my name out of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blame it all on you.
Derek, I'm
Yep.
going to need your help with advanced programming.
Yeah. Advanced. Which language are we talking?
C++.
Oh God.
I mean, to be fair, I think I have a clearer understanding
Yeah.
than I did
Yeah.
with the first module.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need support with it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the deadline? Why am I looking at myself rather new?
Huh?
I'm thinking, well, what's Teams doing? It's showing me me, and not you, which is odd.
I think it's June. Oh, it's June the 20th of January.
Oh God, not a lot of time.
No. So, and I don't want to overcomplicate it. I think Guy just wants to see. He wants to see between 5 to 10 classes, I think.
Right.
With specific functions.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
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 Which I do have templates for,
Good.
but I have templates. I have templates of individual elements, but not as an app.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's where I'm kind of like getting it confused to how do I put it together? How do I put these functions together under one app
Yeah.
and show the various different classes? You know, that's where I'm kind of struggling to
Yeah.
tie the thread together.
Yeah.
So I can recognize it as an exercise, but as a unit, I'm struggling to put it together.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yes, schedule your next session. Can you do it now, or do you need to have Christmas over first?
you mean next session?
Yep.
Yeah, we can do it next session.
Yep. Which is when?
Whenever you like. So hold on. Where are we? Today is okay. Okay, so next week. Oh, that's fine. So I'm available the 29th, the 30th.
Okay, let's go for the earliest. You'll need to always be the earliest.
I can do the Monday, the 28th.
29th is 29th is the first one you can do. Thursday, yeah.
Sorry?
Thursday.
Oh no, sorry, I'm looking at November. God, sorry, no. No. I can do the 26th. I can do, so that's the Boxing Day. Oh no, you don't want to do Boxing Day, do you, Jerry?
There's a doubt. I don't know whether I'm seeing Gita that day, because it's an odd day, isn't it, Boxing Day?
Yeah, it's on a Monday.
Yeah.
But otherwise I can do the 27th.
Let's, for the moment, go for 27.
Okay.
27th in the afternoon or evening.
Okay. I'm just going to put advanced programming here.
Yeah, okay. What time?
What time is good for you?
2 o'clock?
2 o'clock, that's fine.
Okay. And maybe we try Zoom again, see if it's working. I don't know what was wrong. What's that about? Really don't know.
I mean, I could hear you, but it just at the low register, it sounded really, really muffled. I couldn't hear a thing.
Yeah. But I was wondering if it happens again, if you could simultaneously load Zoom on your mobile phone as well, and see if the sound coming from your mobile phone might be better than the sound.
I'm going to get that echo.
Not if you use earphones. Not if you use earphones.
Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm going to do that. And the reason why I haven't used earphones or earpieces is because my cat chewed them. That's
Okay.
why I
Alright.
don't have an earpiece.
Maybe Father Christmas needs to bring you some new earbuds then.
I think so. I think I've been a really good girl this year.
Right.
So if we say so, the 27th for advanced programming.
Yeah.
When do we meet for? Should we keep the Thursday or the Wednesday for?
We can try Wednesday 28th.
Okay, the next. Okay.
We need to get a lot of sessions in
Yeah.
while,
Okay,
while I'm not teaching.
Yes. Whilst I still have you.
Whilst you haven't worn me out yet.
Sorry.
Before you wear me out, yeah.
No, I won't. I won't do that. I'll leave something behind.
It's my fault for going on down the Blazer route. I hadn't I just assumed the scaffolding would be there. So I got myself into trouble.
No. It's not your. No, it's actually my fault because I've just. It's just like I said. This year's just been.
Yeah.
I just need to throw the whole year away.
Yeah.
You know, just throw it all away
Yeah.
and just keep.
Well, there's a
moving.
new year coming soon.
Amen to that. And by that, I'm looking forward to March. So
Right,
I'm
yeah.
throwing January, February away as well.
Yeah.
So what time on Wednesday?
2 again, 2 p.m.
Okay.
because that leaves me a chance to do tennis in the morning.
Yep. Okay. Okay, perfect.
All right. And we'll try Zoom. We may have to shift.
Yeah. I'll try to get an earpiece by then.
Yeah. But it is strange that Teams is working fine
Yeah.
sound-wise and Zoom isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is strange.
It shows it's unlikely to be a hardware fault. May just be a glitch in Zoom.
You could hear me clearly?
Yeah,
Zoom?
yeah.
Then it must be a software fault then on my end or hardware really.
Don't know. Yeah, it shouldn't be hardware because
It can't be because you're in the same sound system,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same sound.
yeah, if your sound system's working anyway, if you play
Yeah.
something, it sounds okay.
Yeah.
But you could just have a look in the control. What's it called? Control.
I did systems.
Audio. There's an audio tab. Yeah.
Yeah, I checked
Tried
that.
that,
Systems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I was checking.
All right.
And everything seems to be working fine. So,
Yeah.
display sound notification. So, going into sound.
Sound. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything seems fine.
Yeah. It's odd.
Yeah.
It's 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much for tonight, Derek.
All right,
for this
then.
evening.
Yeah. Well, I haven't done much so far, but we'll get going.
Yeah. Have a great evening.
All right. Thank you, and you,
All right.
and a happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll see you next week, and I'll message you in the weekend
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye then.